What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Engage 8 podcast. I'm your host, Zach, with my two co-hosts, Josh and Mike. Today, we're going to be doing our first ever draft, a food draft, and joining us is our food expert, Zach Writt. And after that, we're going to be going into the NBA Finals preview because that starts tomorrow, Thursday, June 6th. So, Josh, you want to get us started on kind of the breakdown of how this draft is going to work?
Yeah, I'll try to be short-winded with this explanation here. So it's three categories: appetizers, main course, and desserts. Each of us have to pick three in each category, so it's going to be a 9-round draft. You can pick all your appetizers first. You can pick all your main courses first. You can mix them up, whatever you want to do, as long as you have three of each at the end. Then we're going to get a graphic after the show. We'll post it on the socials with a poll to see who wins the draft. Zach, what is the order we randomized beforehand?
So first up, it's me, then Mike, then Zach Writt, and then you, Josh.
Okay, so Zach, go ahead, start us off.
All right.
Zach won.
Yeah, the 101. This is I wasn't expecting to get this spot, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm just gonna go with a personal favorite. I'm going deep dish pizza. I feel like I just gotta get it on the squad.
Interesting pick.
It definitely is. It might be a reach, probably is, but it's one of my personal favorites, and I gotta get it.
Okay. We did advertise him as the food expert. So
yeah. Did deep dish pizza cover all of pizza or
no, that's another thing I didn't say.
That's why I specified deep dish rather than thin crust.
Yeah, you can't just say, for example, you can't just say pie and get every pie. You have to say
okay, so then here at 102 I could go with just a normal thin crust pizza.
Thin crust pizza, okay.
No, imagine being
that makes me feel good.
Pizza. Oh,
imagine
excuse
being
me?
boring.
Imagine being boring. Okay, you know what?
All right,
I'm
so
going with thin crust
pizza. Two pizzas back to back off the board.
That's my favorite food, man. What can I say?
Writt,
Think of Fox's Pizza.
You are next.
All right, for the first one, I'm gonna go with appetizer. I gotta rep all my Italians out there. Go with some calamari off rip.
Calamari, first round. Oh my god, that's gonna be a great draft.
That's a reach.
That wasn't even on my board. I'm feeling good.
That's on my board, but that was a reach.
It was not on my board.
Oh wow.
All right, so we've had two main courses.
He could have waited to the last round to pick that one.
All right. I'm gonna go. I got back-to-back picks here. I'm gonna go two main courses.
Oh my.
I'm gonna go with buffalo chicken wings and chicken parm. I mean, those are two heavy hitters. Maybe the two of the most popular meals out there. If I could eat those two things for the rest of my life, I would. I was going back and forth on which one I wanted at 1 and 2 on my board. They're both here. It doesn't matter. Give me chicken wings and chicken parm.
Chicken parm was high on mine as well, so that makes me feel good that
Wait,
it's high.
wait. Chicken wings and chicken parm?
Yeah,
those are two different picks.
He had the last pick of the first round and then the first pick of the second round.
It's a snake.
What kind of wings though?
He's a buffalo.
They're chicken wings. What do you mean? What kind of wings?
Traditional or boneless though, and that almost sounds like an app to me.
How is that an app?
I think. Hold on.
How is that an app?
Argue both.
No. Hear me out. You go to a lot of restaurants.
It's an app.
If they're not a chicken place like B-Dubs or Hooters or whatever, they have boneless wings or bone in.
But I'm not talking about like
appetizers.
A little. I get that.
I agree.
But I'm not talking a little sixer. I'm talking about a plate of wings, like a full meal worth of wings.
Okay,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Chicken wings,
we brought
eat just
Writt
about
on
every
as a
week.
food expert, and if he's saying appetizer, I think we're gonna go appetizer.
We eat wings as a meal every single week.
Yeah, no, I mean I'll play with it. I had that on my apps though.
Do I have to say traditional or boneless?
I had buffalo wings as an apps, but chicken wings I guess is different.
I'm fine with wings being either appetizer or entree, but once it's said, it just can't be brought up for either.
Maybe that's honestly what makes it a good pick.
Boneless?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just traditional and boneless is
he does.
Yeah, he does. Food expert.
Yes, you do.
See, that's
bone
crazy.
In? Do you like the bone or not, dude?
I like them both. What do you mean?
Well, then use a pick on both of them.
Pause.
That's crazy.
Bone in or bone out, dude? No.
How about this? What if we did boneless in the app category and boned in the meal category.
Can't because some places have bone in.
I get that.
Yeah.
We're having a heated debate round
wrap
one.
them into each other, and then it's wings.
I just need Josh. Like he's like, look, here's the fence. He's on top of it. I need one side or the other right now. That's all I need.
Of what?
I need you either on the bone in side or bones.
Here.
That's all I need.
I'll give you two choices because there's two debates here, whether it's an app or an entree, or whether it's boneless or bone in. I'll let you pick one for me to choose. I'm not picking both.
Why are we picking for you?
Appetizer.
I will let you pick. Give me one to choose between appetizer and entree or boneless and bone in. So I'm either gonna have chicken wings in one of the two, or boneless or traditional. And
there should only be one wing selection the entire draft.
I agree. That's why I went with it so hard.
I agree.
Chicken wings and what? What do you want me to do? Apps or entree? I'll let you guys pick.
I say
whatever you want to classify.
He wants it as an app. I think it's an app.
You want it as an app? You can have it.
it.
You're our guest. You can have it as an app.
Thank you.
You can have it as an app. So let me get chicken wings as an app and chicken parm as a meal. Got some of my notes to adjust here.
Where are you going for the parm though, dude?
Parm's obviously in the
Parm's
meal.
an
We're not
entree.
debating that.
No, he's saying where are you going for? Like what type?
There's only one answer. Yeah, like Friday night, dude. Your stomach is growling. You want some parm? Where are you going?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe Rosati's. I got some choices. We got good Italian around here. All right, what's your choice? Yes,
the
chicken.
OG Olive Garden, dog.
Oh, it's great. Yeah,
Come on. What about
great.
what about shout out my location?
Little Italy. I didn't want to say
Italy, that's for
Nah,
sure.
nah.
That's
Little Italy.
I'm not trying to pay $40.
It's in there. It's in the
It's not
conversation.
$40. It's $24.
Trying to break the bank on a parm, dude.
Okay,
So
Zach 2.
I have an app and an entree. Who's up for next?
Zach 2 is on the clock.
All right, I'm gonna go main course here. You know what I've been craving lately, dude? Hear me out. Hear me out.
Listen.
Number 2 from Jimmy John's, the Big John roast beef sandwich, dude. Tell me that doesn't sound insane right now, dude.
Take
But
roast
what is this
beef.
counting as?
You can have the whole roast beef because that's on my list. Is an Italian beef sandwich. You can have the whole category for that. You don't have to be that specific.
That's fine, yeah.
You can have all Italian beef.
No.
He was thinking of that one though.
The reason why I'm so specific is because the bread, it's kissed when they make it, dude. It's like honestly the best bread, better than Subway. I don't care what Subway's rolling out. I don't care which. I don't care what Jimmy John's bread is the way to go with the little provolone, some mayo, lettuce, roast beef, dude. Here you go.
Talk to him. Mayo on a roast beef sandwich is crazy, but
you don't know, dude. You don't know.
Okay, so roast beef sandwich, that's a main for Zach 2.
Yep, that's the main entree.
And that brings me up.
Zach, are you writing these down?
Yeah, I got
That
you.
one. Okay.
Yes.
Don't.
Don't. No. It's
This
just
is. I consider this an app, and I think everyone will. And it's a bread that is better than Zach 2's talking about. I'm talking about rolls. Considering Texas Roadhouse.
You just take rolls in the second round.
Yeah,
That's
that's
wild.
that's a
Nah.
reach.
Is
That's
insane.
not a reach.
Sniff my board. That didn't sniff my board.
Hey, here it is.
That's
Reach,
crazy.
dude.
Nah.
Dry ass roll.
Reach.
It's the cinnamon butter, bro.
You could have gotten that in the 30th round.
I thought that was gonna be a hot
What are we doing?
commodity.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Unserious. That's an unserious pick. You
You
can't go
reached.
back, by the way, after you make a
Reach.
pick.
I don't know
No,
what
I'm
was
chilling.
worse.
I'm chilling.
I don't know what was worse. The Bears drafting Mitch Trubisky over anybody else,
Deshaun Kaiser.
or Rolls, dude. Rolls.
I don't have a problem
Second
with
round
rolls.
rolls
In the
is
second round is crazy.
Second round Rolls is crazy. Dude.
I'm just thinking
I
about
see
some
the
rolls, and I
vision,
think it would go
but
crazy.
I think it was poor execution.
no.
I agree.
I'm chilling. I have no regrets.
That's fine, and you shouldn't because it's your picks.
Whatever, dude.
So I've got the next two, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm thinking about double dipping an entree and getting all three of my entrees out of the way right now. I'm thinking about it.
Pull the trigger.
No.
It seems that chicken is a very hot commodity these days. So I'm going chicken Alfredo with my back end of 2.
It's a good pick.
What's the back end? Let me know. Talk to me.
And then top of 3, I'm debating between an entree and an app.
Talk to me.
Talk to
You
him.
like that, Z?
Talk to me, dude. Come on.
I'm thinking about it, man. It's tough. I didn't think we were doing
You're
it
making
like
him
this.
hungry.
I'm hungry, man. You know what? I'll go steak.
I knew I was gonna. Yeah, that hurts.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That was up there.
That makes me feel good.
That was
because
up there. That was up there.
I don't love deep dish number 1 overall, but I think you responded well with back-to-back.
But you know what? You know what though? I could
The
respect.
deep dish was like the deep dish is more so reaching for.
You're making a statement.
Kind of, sort of. It's more so a personal preference. Now I'm going like BPA.
I like it.
I like it, but also at the same time, I don't mind deep dish at 1 because it's a main Chicago thing.
That exactly.
I love deep dish.
It's a.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I do too.
It's
dude,
a
there's people-
geographical pick, which I think deserves points.
there's people over yonder, dude, that just don't like deep dish. And it
Exactly,
blows
but
my mind.
everyone loves thin crust.
we
So I
can't,
mean,
we can't
You're taking-
debate. It's hard to eat. We can admit it's hard to eat.
Oh,
Compared
dude.
to regular
sometimes you
pizza.
got to get the fork out.
That's what I'm saying.
The difficulty.
Oh, I
is-
thought
That's
you
why
meant
I'm
something
going
else.
thin
difficulty
crust
is there,
all
but
day
if you're
over.
willing to put in the work with the fork and knife or just
Hey.
the sloppy za,
Hey,
it's a great eat.
look at me, dude. I'm willing to put in the work. Hey, all I'm saying is though, I thought you meant something else, Josh. I thought you meant. I was gonna say because all that cheese stops you up, dude. So that's why
Oh, that's a problem too.
it's
That's a
problem.
problem too. But
Big
I'm not
problem.
addressing that in the.
But you know
I'm
what?
not
If you
addressing
if you go to Giordano's and get yourself a large deep dish,
Yeah,
you got lunch the next day, dude.
It's true. They
I
back
got
that up
lunch.
for you.
I got
It's
lunch,
it's a
dinner.
multiple meal order.
Hey,
If you're smart, you do that with any type of pizza, though.
crazy take, crazy
That
take,
is true.
crazy take. I eat that deep dish cold breakfast, dude. Just saying. I wake up, dude. I wake up, fridge. Here you
Cold
go.
deep dish is
open.
tough.
I don't know about that one. Thin crust cold I can get along with, but deep dish that.
To be
No,
fair,
I don't know.
dish is
we're not including the
something else.
aftermath, right? Like if a food is great, but it like makes you shit your brains out the next day, we're not including that, right? We're just talking.
We know.
About,
Well, okay. Well, now we
you're
know what
just
you're talking about.
pure.
Hey,
Oh,
We
I'm
know
not
what you're
talking.
talking
I'm not talking about
enjoyment.
anything in particular, but Z mentioned it.
Josh,
Next
if that's the case, dude, beat ups is out the door. Because
Yeah, no,
every
that's true.
time, dude.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Every
single
time,
Every
dude.
time. But we still go back every week. That's why chicken wings are an elite pick that you
Hey.
have to go with.
It's the community around us, dude.
You're not eating deep dish every week.
It means like the boys just getting together, chopping it up at a table, shoving down some wings, dude. Can't get any better. Can't. And they just got that new deal. They just got that new deal. Monday, Wednesday.
and
dude.
Wednesdays.
You tell me you weren't hyped for that Monday, Wednesday?
That's what I'm saying. You're just you're hyping up my pick. Is what we're doing
Who-
here. I thought chicken wings were going to be a guaranteed
Hey.
1-1. Whoever got first overall was taking it.
You know who's on the hot seat right now, though, because of that? Hooters, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. I know it's
Bring it
separate.
back. Bring it back.
Hooters, bring it back, dude. We've been waiting. I know COVID's done, dude.
All
Okay.
right, Blood.
On to
or
me.
Mike, round 3, pick 2.
I'm just gonna go with a common meal here. Just a good old burger.
Yeah, it's an easy
I
one.
mean, someone's got to take it.
It's an easy
I'll
one.
take
Had
a
to
good
go.
old burger.
It had to go.
It's been here. I feel like
I
that's
just want to put it out there that 6 of my top 7 on my board are now gone in the entree section, so that makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like burger. To be honest, like after steak went off the board, Mel Kiper updated his list, dude. It was burger.
Yeah, burger.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was burger.
Positional need. It's the protein.
It was burger at
I'm
one.
taking burger over steak, but I think they're both there.
Oh no, dude. I don't know, man.
No.
a good old
Elite
burger.
steak just absolutely clears an elite burger, though.
How do you like your burger?
Ah,
Medium
Steak
rare.
by itself, like
Medium,
burger, you
medium
got to
rare.
throw a bunch of stuff on it, like steak.
but that's
you get the
part of it
seasoning right.
though. You get a nice old bun, get some
Yeah.
cheese on there.
Well, yeah,
I'm fully with
obviously.
Let me throw you
That's a
Right
steal
here,
of a
Chop.
pick. I was probably taking that if it came back around.
curveball right here. Pretzel bun instead of regular bun.
Or
I mean,
uh,
see, it's
burri-
versatile.
burrito
It's
steak.
versatile.
That's what I'm saying,
versatility.
dude. You can't go wrong. Like if you mess up a burger,
These,
you're
these
not
versatile picks, man.
What
You
are your
should
other
be-
2 picks, Mike?
banned.
I got thin crust pizza and rolls.
Oh, like burger clears rolls so heavily.
Yeah.
Burger in my,
Where
on
was
my
that?
board,
That's
Burger-
second round material, dude.
burger
got scared.
rolls over burger.
He got cold feet, dude. He got cold feet.
Isn't that you
that's
panicked
so
a little
funny.
bit? That's the point of doing this.
I'm not gonna lie, I
was
didn't
gonna
panic. I won't show my list, but I have rolls as my number one app.
That's crazy.
Dude, like the Texas Roadhouse.
They're not in my
rolls, you're
top
not-
15.
I get
Texas
it.
Roadhouse rolls, yes. Most other rolls, no.
I guarantee you, nobody else would have picked that blub. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, well, I mean, hey,
It
haters gonna
wasn't
hate.
on my
Worry
list,
about
but
your own
after
team.
he said it, it definitely could have been
Hold
around
on
8 or
though.
9.
Would
picks
you
for me.
consider rolls an appetizer though?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would.
I don't know,
would,
dude.
yes.
I would.
I don't know.
Because
You don't really-
appetizer is
I feel
something
like-
you either eat or order before your actual meal comes. If you have to pay for it or not, it's still an appetizer.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing
Within
is,
the
I feel like
Think about-
an
it's-
appetizer has to be ordered. Like when you get the menu, rolls has to be an appetizer. Like underneath rolls.
Hey, I mean,
Sorry.
if you go
Blah,
to the
blah,
Texas
blah, blah.
Roadhouse, the app or like the online order, you can go into the appetizers and rolls is in there.
I don't think there's a debate on that.
I don't think so.
Zach
either.
two's out here trying
The
to challenge
definition-
everybody's picks.
The definition is a small dish of food taken before a meal or the main course of a meal to stimulate one's appetite. That's literally what a roll does.
Hey,
That-
Britt,
that's-
it's a bad pick regardless. It doesn't matter what it falls under. It's a bad pick.
You can hate, but if you get like a picture by it, when you see those rolls, I mean, it's gonna make people hungry.
I get it.
Zach,
I'm
Well,
two,
backpedaling so hard.
Zach 2, round 3.
All right,
Exactly.
here you go. Dessert.
Ooh, first dessert pick.
Now I thought about this one and might be a little controversial, but a summer ago, maybe two. I feel like it's one summer ago. Dairy Queen had an insane blizzard.
No, see this. No, this is a bad pick. This is
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
This is a crazy.
I want this to get out there because I want people to understand how good of a blizzard this is. They had the Brookie Blizzard. And you got to understand, when I took a scoop of that blizzard, it was like heaven hitting my tongue. Everything went silent. Everything went silent. Like right here, in one ear, out the other, I was focused on that blizzard.
Wow.
So I'm
So are
taking the discontinued Brookie
No,
Blizzard.
I think we have to just give
So
you
are you
Blizzard.
just taking
No,
Blizzard?
dude, come
Oh,
on.
hold on.
I think that has
hold
to
on.
just be Blizzard.
I think he
though.
can have Brookie, but we can't
Hold
take
on,
other
hold on.
Blizzards then.
So you
Yeah.
can have Blizzard, but you can frontline it with the Brookie,
Yeah.
which is perfectly legal.
Yeah, and then we just can't take Blizzard.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right,
That's
Blizzard,
a good pick. That's a good pick.
specifically,
That is a good pick.
discontinued Brookie Blizzard large.
Large is crazy.
Large. That's the only answer. Medium, it's not worth it. I blink and that thing's gone.
It's worth it. It's just not enough for you,
I
is
want
it?
that exact
No,
thing
it's not.
clipped seconds after we finish this. I want that clipped immediately. Large.
I'm shocked you didn't say extra large, to be honest.
They don't have it. They don't have. I
Or
think,
two
Of course he
of them.
knows.
I think back
Of
in the
course he knows
day,
he tried it.
I think back in the day, maybe they used to have extra large, but I don't remember. Dude, I was too young.
All right, we're getting off track. Josh, you got
Oh,
two
yeah, go
picks.
ahead, go
Unload
ahead.
them right
Got two
now.
picks. Oh man, this is tough. All right, no doubt my third round pick, chocolate chip cookies. That has to go. Chocolate chip cookies has to go. At this point, like I know Mike was going to be taking it soon. I couldn't let it go around another time.
Every
so
night, man. Every single night.
that's what I'm saying. I have to go chocolate chip cookies.
And
It's like
think about milk with it. Oh.
It's the dessert's dessert.
Ooh,
At the end of the
but
day.
are we getting milk with it, or is it just straight up
I
chocolate
mean, I'm
chip?
just
I
saying.
feel like you kinda
chocolate
have
chip
to.
cookies.
I feel
Milk
like
and
you kinda-
cookies, man.
I'll
No,
take
you-
milk and cookies if that's what it is.
No,
But I didn't want to be that.
I'm not allowing that. That's my
I'm taking
point.
chocolate chip cookies.
The pick is chocolate chip cookies, not
Fine.
chocolate chip cookies and milk. 'Cause
Yeah.
milk is not a dessert.
You can't take.
But when you put the
you
cookies
can't
in it, it
take
makes
milk-
it a dessert.
You can't. Nobody can.
Yeah,
go
I'm a
take
dipper
milk
though.
and cookies.
I'm a dipper.
So am
so-
I. So am I. But I.
Makes the milk, it
assumed
makes the
that
milk
was-
better too.
That was,
Wait,
that
are
was
you-
an unsaid thing.
No,
You
okay,
double
part of
dip?
it.
You double dip?
Oh yeah. Usually I finish
I'm
with
not-
milk.
I'm dipping in
Scumbag.
golden, brother.
Certified
It's
scumbag.
my
dude.
milk.
It's
milk.
milk. What
My
are you
milk.
talking about? Is it communal milk?
I'm not like handing it over.
Oh. So when you get
Little
like
dip
dipping
dip
sauce,
pass? What are we doing?
God forbid you ever have to share dipping sauce. You
I'm
dip
not
your
talking
ranch
about
life.
that. That's
Dipping
different.
sauce and milk are two
But no,
very.
you're
You're not gonna
setting-
drink ranch.
You're setting the record straight that you're just a double dipper no matter what it is.
If I'm by myself,
Scumbag.
I'm not gonna double dip like with other people, but by myself, I'm gonna double dip.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
If you don't double dip by yourself, you're just a psychotic
Yeah.
person.
Double dipper. Nice try. Whatever helps you sleep. Whatever helps you sleep.
Okay. Think about all of the dessert you've left on the plate if you haven't double dipped by yourself.
Look at me. Does it look like I leave dessert on the plate? Come on.
All right,
Okay,
Josh, you
second
got
pick.
beginning of 4.
I'm going back and forth between a couple here. I don't know if I want to go personal or if I kind of just want to appease the masses here. But I'm gonna go with cheese curds.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
I thought you
Wait,
were,
hold on. Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna go one way, dude. I thought you were gonna go.
I was gonna pick its very similar brother as my other one to appease the masses.
I'm about to hit it.
I know. That's why I had to
Yeah.
choose. I know you're
Damn
gonna
it,
hit
it's not gonna
Oh
make
my
it to me.
goodness.
It's not gonna make it.
Oh my god.
But regardless, chicken wings, chicken parm, chocolate chip cookies, and cheese curds is a dominant first 4. That's
All I'm
dominant.
saying is,
It's pretty damn good. Can't
I'm
lie.
going appetizer, fried pickles.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking as its brother. That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
That was also, it was between those 3 for me. Fried pickles was another one. That's
Fried pickles. It doesn't matter where you go.
Fried pickles
They're
is the
always gas.
stepbrother, bro.
Always gas, no matter where you go.
You guys know what I was talking about with the brother.
Yeah,
cheese
yes,
curds,
yeah.
right?
Apparently, I don't.
And I'm taking it. I'm taking it with
gonna
my
take
pick
it.
right here.
Yeah.
I'm taking mozzarella sticks.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Boom!
that's the brother. That's the brother.
You go ranch or marinara?
Both actually. I run
Yeah,
both.
I like
yes,
that.
that's the
I like
right
that.
answer.
Switch it up.
Both.
Switch it up. I like
Good
that.
job.
I like that. Switch it up. That's good.
I'm so
Damn,
excited
that,
to see this
that was
graphic at the end.
that was my next pick actually. Fuck.
Ooh, good thing I took it big time.
Yeah. All right. That was my top app. Okay. I got a lot of different directions I can.
This is your
go with
4th round pick, right? 4th and then 5th.
This is my 4th and then 5th back to back. Ooh, man. I want to. Oh, those last 3 are just heartbreakers because I would have taken any of them in this spot. Okay, I'm going dessert. And I'm going to get a little specific, but it's going to be a broad one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna headline it with a specific one. I'm going milkshake, but I want it headlined by a Culver's milkshake.
Okay.
I think there's better options than Culver's.
It's actually
Yeah, I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
not- they don't have a milkshake. I believe you're referring to the
It's-
concrete mixer.
Yeah, the concrete mixer.
No, they have a milkshake. It's just made with
They do.
No,
they have milkshakes.
I trust you. So I can't take milkshake in general, right? Milkshake's
No,
off the board.
I'm
Okay.
taking
no.
milkshakes, but I'm headlining it with
Cool.
Culver's.
Okay.
The headliners
Because
option.
it's just the quality of the custard is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
And then I'm gonna dip into the appetizers, and this is definitely a reach, but it's a personal favorite. Got to get it on the squad. I think he's got good potential. Spinach and artichoke dip.
Oh Jesus Christ, that's the worst pick of the draft.
Thank
That's
you.
worse than rolls.
I take it.
That's worse than rolls.
I've never seen a worse pick ever, dude. That was
I'll stand by it. I'll stand by it. I love it. I love it.
I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good.
Rolls went top 10.
as soon as I heard spinach, dude, I tuned out.
Yeah.
Dude, when you see my
And then
draft
when you
as
hit you with
a
artichoke
collective,
after, it was
yeah. Shit. Seems a little too healthy. With this pick here, I'm gonna finish off my main course meals, I think. We're gonna go with a solid meal. Maybe it makes you feel bad the next day. I don't care. Tacos.
oh,
Damn it!
God damn it! I wanted tacos. Damn it!
Give me
I wanted
tacos.
And I was about to get very specific with my taco.
I'm not even gonna get too specific with
No.
it. I just want tacos. You can get specific for me if you want to.
Go ahead. Get some. Go
I was
get
gonna
some
say
support.
no. Okay. Does tacos and burritos same?
No.
No,
They're different things.
Yeah, that's very different.
Yes. What?
Well, it's
Broad
in the
range.
It's
It's
in
in-
the.
It's not Mexican food. That's not the.
I
pick.
guess since we're doing the deep dish and thin crust pizza opposite, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, they're completely different things. Tacos and burritos. Now, if you went like beef tacos and someone else went chicken, that'd be bullshit.
Yeah.
All tacos, I agree.
All right. Well, then, my main course is gonna be the grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell, dude.
It's so specific.
You can
every
have all
time.
burritos. You can have all burritos,
Yeah,
but you
that's-
can.
Well, burritos, headliner,
Yes.
grilled cheese burrito.
Yeah.
If they ever get rid of it, depression.
It's great. Grilled cheese burritos are great.
So good.
Pair
dude.
that with a cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh, with the with the chipotle sauce on the side. Come on, man.
Come on
come on.
now. Come on now.
Talk to me, oh. What do you got?
Solid, solid.
I got 2 picks here. Okay. My first one's gonna be my third app to finish out my apps. Chips and salsa.
Wow.
It
okay.
couldn't. It shouldn't have
That was-
fallen this far, as well as my second pick that shouldn't have fallen this far. But
You know
first
what
one's
though, dude? You know what? Like the
Yeah.
fact that it fell this far and it has insane potential. Because how many times do we go to a Mexican joint and they're just like the chips are there and they're just devoured in 2 seconds, and the guys
That's
just
what I'm
bring them
saying.
back.
You got to keep bringing them back,
So-
and don't use that dumbass argument for rolls because it doesn't play there.
No, no,
It does though.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Or,
does.
hey, or spinach artichoke dip, dude. I'm taking one chip, dude. Put it in the mouth, barfing, dude.
I'm not trying to play it.
No,
Spinach
dude.
artichoke dip
Doesn't
is
even
not
matter
a
what-
thing
doesn't even matter
like
what
That
chips
was
and
terrible.
salsa and then rolls.
It doesn't matter what chip you use for spinach artichoke chips.
That was awful, dude.
Nah, I love it. I'm standing on it.
Y'all let me get chicken wings, cheese curds, chips, and salsa for my 3 apps. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You let me
Hopefully
get
you have
rolls
my
and
red
mozzarella
pepper.
sticks.
All right. And for my second pick, come on, boys. Hot dogs. What are we doing here?
I'm taking a burger over a
Taking
dog though.
artichoke dip
Hey,
over hot dogs?
Hot dogs overhyped as fuck.
Oh,
That's
my
just a
God.
bad take.
Alright.
That's
my
just a
God.
bad take.
Wow, dude.
That's such a bad.
They're good.
In
It's
this
just-
area, oh my god.
Zach is just trying to get the most bad takes in a draft.
Not really.
Hot dogs are overrated? Are you okay?
From Josh
Actually,
saying like it's a steal or whatever he said.
That's a
I'm
steal.
surprised it got to
That,
me.
no, that's
No.
a steal.
It's
What were
not.
you
We're in the
eating growing
sixth-
up?
We're in the
I can
6th
tell you-
round.
Mac and cheese with hot dogs in it?
Oh, I didn't even have mac and cheese on my list. That's a shout, though. I didn't have
Shout,
that
free
on my
shout.
board. That should be on
Free
my
shout.
board. I
That was
don't
a
know
free
how
shout.
Yeah, that was a free shout. But I have. I don't know what. Do you have a tally of what everybody's at for each category, Zach?
I believe you just dipped into round 6 with the hot dogs.
So I'm saying like for each cat, like I have 3 apps, 2 main courses, and a dessert.
I don't.
Well, I
I'm
just
trying
know what
to-
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I have. And
Writt, do you
I'm-
know what you have and what you still need?
I know what I still need.
Okay.
I don't remember what like my picks were.
I think you had what? How many? Look at
But
his
I know,
picks.
but what I know
Z
is
has-
I
hold
know
on,
what
got it,
else
got
I
it,
need.
got it.
I know what else.
Okay, let's go back though. Calamari, it was the 3rd overall
Yeah,
pick, and you
there's
guys are
a-
yelling at me for rolls
No,
at
no,
7.
no, no,
I'm
dude.
gonna skate away with this draft. I'm gonna skate away.
Look. Little lemon. Got the marinara on the side, dude. You take the octopus. Go
It's rubber.
Here we go. All right, chill. Artichoke dip. I know you ain't talking from the back.
We got
I
a
know.
tri-
Talk
we
as
got
much as I
a
want.
we have
You're
a
taking
triple threat.
calamari 103.
Yes.
That's bad.
We have
As
a
an
triple threat
appetizer?
match between calamari, spinach,
Yeah.
artichoke dip, and rolls right now.
Yeah.
Easily
I mean,
the 3 worst
calamari-
things in the draft.
Calamari clears those
Nope.
three.
No,
No,
man.
not
I
Rolls
at
don't
all.
really like
Let's-
calamari, to be honest.
And rolled over calamari. See, come on. And he took calamari 3.
Y'all are basic. Y'all have
I'm
no
taking calamari over spinach artichoke dip.
y'all have no taste.
Okay, Zach 2, you're up.
All right, main dish. Let me get hamburger helper. Main dish.
oh my
Oh my
god!
god, that's
What?
Don't sleep. Don't.
Hold on. Are we counting that?
Yeah, it's a main dish.
Hold on,
Everything
no,
you
hold
could
on.
think, you wrote down hamburger helper.
Are we counting that because it's the exact same makeup
Dude,
of what a
It
hamburger
counts.
is?
No, hamburger helper counts. Let him have that one.
Okay.
Dude, I'm looking at the ones on my list, and he just put hamburger helper
Yeah,
over
dude.
all of them.
I have like 30 things written down. I'm taking all of them over here.
You guys gotta understand.
God.
Hey, let me get you a pillow and blanket. Y'all sleeping, dude. Y'all sleeping. Whatever. Dude.
I don't hate hamburger helper. Like I've had it a bunch of times, obviously, but
This
I'm never.
Well, you
picking
swear
it.
by everybody's reaction, dude. It's the worst food on earth.
It's not, but for a draft of best,
Close your laptop on it, dude. I mean, like, what do you want me to do?
I
All right.
think I'm gonna have to dip into the desserts here.
Mm.
A lot of my desserts are very specific ones that
Yeah, so are mine. So are mine.
A good of mine are very specific as well.
I'm gonna go kind of into it. Ice cream is separate from Blizzard, right?
No, it's
yeah,
ice cream.
yeah. You can have ice cream. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Like
separate
ice
thing.
cream at home.
Regular ass scooped ice cream is different than
Scoop it in the bowl.
Just a
Put
scoop of
some
ice cream.
hard turtle shell on it.
Ooh.
Doesn't that sound like a meal? That sounds almost like a
So
meal.
I can't pick like a specific flavor of ice cream then?
No, because I
No,
mean,
you cannot.
no.
Talk to me,
Takes away a
Blub.
lot
Hey,
of my
hey,
list.
Blub, rewind it, dude. Tell me that again, dude. Tell me that again, dude. I didn't hear it.
You go in the freezer, you open that boy
Oh
up,
my God,
Yeah.
rip off the lid, get that little ice cream scooper, put it in the bowl.
And Zach too, we know you licked the lid.
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. You put some turtle shell on there, and then you know what? You double down and you put some Hershey's on there.
Oh.
All right, I've already got. my
Honestly,
next two
if I
picks
knew
locked
that
in.
ice cream could be one umbrella of just all ice cream, I probably would have taken that already. That's a great pick. Great pick.
God,
I'm telling you, I'm responding.
No, there's
All right.
there's an artist that worked right there, and
I've got my next two locked in. already.
Picasso, Pablo.
I am.
Finish an artichoke dip.
Do I have? I've only got one app, and I've got one
Hail.
dessert.
Who's gonna pick next?
So I'm going app and dessert again. I'm going loaded nachos and cheesecake.
wow.
Oh, I hate cheesecake. I love loaded nachos. I hate.
Hear me
cheesecake.
out. Hear me out. I'm not the biggest fan of cheesecake, but I respect that pick late. I respect that pick.
I like that pick.
I like that pick. I can respect that.
I have
Definitely-
chocolate cheesecake.
Definitely a
on
big
mine.
bounce back from the artichoke dip. Big bounce back.
I'm gonna stand on my artichoke dip.
Assuming that we all have our lists out here of our draft board, I want at the end, I think we all go through all of our unpicked things for honorable mentions. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have a ton.
Okay.
I have so much.
I was hoping one.
Three
of you-
honorable mentions, three, because that would be like,
We'll be fine.
knowing me, we'd be here for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm
He's got a CVS receipt.
I'm gonna finish up my apps here. There's two that I'm really choosing between, but I'm just gonna go with garlic bread. I think garlic
like
bread's a good app.
pick. Good pick.
Headliner Texas toast.
That's not the same thing. That's not
Yeah,
the same
that's
thing.
buy
Garlic bread,
the
that's
freezer
Texas
section, make
toast.
it home. That's not no.
Stop it.
Texas toast is great, but that's not
Yeah,
the same
yes,
thing as garlic
Texas
bread.
toast is phenomenal, but
Stop.
it's not. You don't get Texas toast at a restaurant as an appetizer.
Yeah, never.
You get garlic bread, and might I add, he's gonna get cheesy garlic bread under that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
which is a great pick.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
like garlic bread. That's a good pick. Versatile.
A little bit of glaze, but it's
I got
a
a lot
really
of
good pick.
versatility.
Versatility.
Versatility. Same thing.
Versatility.
All right. I'm on desserts.
Are you?
Glazed donuts. Headliner Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, glazed
Good pick.
donut was on my list.
Good pick.
I almost didn't know if that counted as a dessert.
Wait,
But I
because
love
like,
it.
you want to know
That's
why?
yeah.
After
I
a
don't.
nice meal, and you're like, man, I really just want something just to put it all together. Like you,
Now, donuts are one I think should be specific
no, donuts are
because
specific.
it's so broad.
But I mean, you could have donuts as a breakfast meal, so I didn't know if that was a dessert or not.
I think it's still sweet.
Oh, because hear me
I
out.
think
Yeah.
a good amount of
Hold on.
sweets you can count as
You take that glazed donut from Krispy Kreme, you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, let it get warm, dude. Dude, you're putting your day together right there. That's cherry on top. Glazed donut, warm, Krispy Kreme.
No, I like that pick. It's a
Thank you.
phenomenal pick.
All right, for my next pick, I'm going back and forth. I think I'm gonna go two desserts here. I'm gonna start off with ice cream cake. It's just elite. It's better than cake. You get that filling on the inside.
Yeah,
But
they're like crispy filling, dude.
And I don't want this to be specified on the graphic, but Reese's from ice cream cake from DQ, Oreo ice cream cake from DQ, just phenomenal. They're
Talk to him.
DQ just does it
Talk to
right.
him.
They do.
Pieces or
They do. And then my next pick on here is something that I think I've only had like 3 times. And if you haven't had it, it'll probably sound like a whack pick, but creme brulee. That's my 1-1 for desserts.
Oh my god.
That's my 1-1 for desserts. That's just a phenomenal.
That was on mine.
If it's on a menu
Damn
and
it.
it's not $40, I'm buying it. It's great.
Mhm.
Like creme brulee, it was one on my desserts, but I didn't want to take it like early because I figured it would kind of go under the radar, so I waited till now. Give me creme brulee and ice
I was
cream.
thinking the exact same thing. Oh my god. No.
Yeah, this drops a wrap.
I'm not the biggest fan of that pick. That's just me though.
Damn.
I mean, I'll agree with you, but
It's undeniably really good.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Would you say that,
I'm gonna
Zach, too?
say, I'm gonna say it's mid.
I'm with you, Zach, too.
That's
I'm with you, Zach,
It's a
too.
bad take. It's a bad take.
Uh, for my next pick, I'm gonna go appetizer. I said it earlier. I'm gonna spin the block back because nobody else picked it. Can't believe it fell down this far. mac and cheese. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
where it's from.
Good app.
And it's so versatile, to be honest. You can have it as an app, main dish.
I'm sorry, but this is
Even
coming from the
if
guy. This is coming from the guy who said, if it doesn't say app on the menu, then it's not an app.
Okay.
I was just
well,
about to say
sometimes
that.
it's
I've
in the
never
app.
seen.
I've
Sometimes
never
it's in
seen
the main
mac and
dish.
I've
cheese
never seen mac and cheese ever.
as an appetizer.
I've never
before.
seen it as a main course at a restaurant. I've only seen
Okay.
it as an
Well,
appetizer.
it's a
I will
main
say
course
Red
if there's
Robin,
like other
they do
stuff
offer-
added into
That's what I'm saying.
mac
I
and
think
cheese.
I'm with you. I think it's an appetizer.
All right, well,
I don't think it's
Oh.
either. I think it's a side dish.
I don't
That
think it's
is
a side
What?
dish.
that is a debate.
I think it's
No.
a side dish.
Now
No.
that's a debate.
You
Side
can
dish-
have
Yeah,
it
it's a
as a
side
main
dish.
meal if you got enough of it, or if you mix like chicken
Yeah.
with it or whatever. But like, or if you're,
Uh-oh, he's
I
sitting
don't know.
back in
I've
his
seen
chair. He
hot
is
dogs a
upset.
couple times, but I don't think of it as an app or main dish.
Are we gonna make him repick here?
I don't know.
Are we? Here's the main thing. I didn't have things like fries on my list,
Exactly.
and I think fries and mac and cheese would be in that side category.
Okay, fries, they can work as both. I've seen people order like a basket of fries as an appetizer, but I've never seen anybody order like a bowl of mac and cheese as an appetizer.
Here's
All right, I'll repick.
here's my proposition. I wanted to say this at some point in the show. I think we're setting ourselves up for a food draft too, and the three categories would be snacks, sides, and drinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because all those three things don't really fit into apps, main course, dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's
So repick.
Oh, here.
Vito.
I'll repick. I'll repick. And this one can't get vetoed because I've seen it.
Didn't even look down at his list. He's had this in his head.
I've seen this in the appetizers before, so you can't.
Okay.
Chicken fingers.
Ah, that one's tough for me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I've
I'll
seen
let
it.
you have it. I'll let you have it, but that's a tough one.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Chicken fingers.
I've seen it in both. I've seen it in both.
Like he said, I have seen it in an appetizer section before.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
when-
you.
When
Are we
you
done with-
think
Thank
appetizer,
you.
chicken
Book it.
fingers, chicken tenders, that's
Book
just,
it.
ugh.
Book it. Thank you.
Gee, my phone with a nickname.
Grippy.
All I have left is I need two more desserts, and from my list, there's not much taken. So what do I go with? I could go with my favorite, but that might not be a famous pick.
Talk to him.
The nature of the draft.
You know what? I'm not gonna go with my favorite here. I'm gonna save it because I know none of you guys are gonna say it. I'm gonna go with dirt cake. Y'all ever had dirt cake?
I have.
Wait, are you
Think
talking
about
about?
how good that
Is
is.
that
great.
include
It's
the
really
gummy
good.
worms?
Yeah, the gummy worms,
Really good.
Oreos.
All
Pudding?
that you used to have
I
it in
just haven't
school
had
since
it
back in the day.
so long, but it's very
Think
good.
about how
Wow.
good
Okay.
that was.
That might be.
I don't like chocolate like that, but that is a very good
I'm gonna say
It's a
it.
good pick.
I'm gonna
it's a
say it.
very good pick.
I'm putting mine out there, dude. I think that might be the pick of the draft. That's so
Thank you.
I wouldn't say
nostalgic.
that.
That's
It's
so
good, but it's not bad.
nostalgic. That brings me back
That's what I'm
to
saying.
like
Don't
grade.
let me get chips and salsa in like the 6th round, bro.
No,
I know, but would you rather have some chips and salsa or a dirt cake?
Chips and
dirt
salsa.
cake.
Dirt
Dirt
cake.
cake.
Depends on what I'm
Dirt
in the
Stop
mood
it.
for.
You're lying to yourself.
That's
You're lying to yourself.
crazy.
Hold on.
Chips
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa.
salsa?
It depends on what
Joshua,
you're
you're
looking
lying to
for.
yourself.
When I think I want an appetizer, chips and salsa comes to my mind way before than dirt cake does for a dessert.
Thank you.
But when you put them in front of you,
If you would rather,
Yeah, I'm gonna go chips
and
would you rather
salsa
chips and
isn't
salsa or
common.
dirt cake every day.
I'm going chips and
Dirt cake.
salsa all the time.
dirt cake every day.
But I'm also biased
Oh
because
my
I'm
God.
not the biggest on chocolate.
Not being
That doesn't
big
mean
on
it's a bad
chocolate's
pick. It's a very good pick.
I think it's a good pick. Yeah.
But
I
steal of the
never-
draft
I never
is
would've thought of
pick
that on
or
my
steal
list.
of the draft is definitely not that.
Say what you want to say.
Who's up?
I mean, I got
Zach
two in a
is
row
here
now.
with two in a row.
All right, I got my
Zach,
two
go ahead.
final picks. I don't believe anybody took pie yet, right?
No.
All right, pie is my final dessert.
But don't you have to specify what type of pie?
Can be broad, I think. Right.
I'm
I mean,
going
there's
pie.
some apple pie, pecan pie,
Or maybe you do.
chocolate
Yeah,
pie.
yes, yes.
There's thousands of them, bro.
Yeah, that's like saying I'm going to specify between pepperoni and sausage pizza.
But here's the
That's
thing.
completely different, though.
Here's
There's
the thing.
still
No, it's not.
that's just
We
that's just
let-
adding a topping.
we
That's
let
just
it-
a topping.
We let ice cream go though.
Yeah, ice cream was one in and
But
of
see, ice
itself.
cream's like its own thing, though.
So is pie.
Is pie?
I had them both specifically.
Pie has you can make a pie with completely different
Oh,
ingredients.
you know what would have been a great move? I should have gone pie number 101, and then I would have had all pizza because you got pizza pie.
Mm. I mean,
But-
I will say in Mike's defense, when I wrote my list down here, I didn't have just pie or just
Yeah.
ice cream. I had peanut butter ice cream, French silk pie.
I had apple pie, but
Who got ice
after
cream?
you guys,
I got ice
Mike
cream.
did.
Okay. If we let ice cream go, we have to let pie go.
I just did it because like
It's
I don't know.
There's so many variations.
I should have got Blizzards with ice cream. Ice cream should have been with Blizzard. I feel like
Blizzard's different than ice cream, though.
I don't know.
I mean, it is and it
That's what it
isn't.
is.
It's just Blizzards are so iconic on its own that I think it's worth it. But like,
You guys are all playing for a second here anyway, so it's whatever.
Nah,
if
I
you
made a
want me
run
to be
for it.
specific, I'm
I made a run for it.
headlining as apple pie. It's the best. Pumpkin pie number 2, but apple pie is 1.
This is completely
No
And then
different.
this is
So
where
different.
this is
Those
where
are
my
just
question
completely
comes
different.
in. This is where my question comes in.
Oh, okay.
Do salads count as appetizers?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Give
who
your
the-
pick and we'll evaluate.
Who the hell is
No,
picking
no.
salad?
I want to know before.
No, I know, that's why I wanted to pick it.
salad?
I
thought you said
want to know
salad.
before.
Salad.
Salad.
Before.
I have
Salad.
salad. I have salad and appetizer.
You're wasting a pick on salad?
Oh,
You're wasting a pick on leaves?
He already submitted the pick.
No, I didn't.
He
No,
submitted
I
it.
submitted. It's submitted.
I didn't
Leaves.
submit shit.
Hey, when you do the graphic, don't even put salad, put leaves. with maybe ranch.
I didn't submit anything. I asked a question.
Well,
I was
it's an app.
asking for
It's an app.
clarification.
It's an app. It's an app.
Definitely an app.
It's an app.
Sadly, it's an app. Disgraceful an app.
I had Caesar salad on the very bottom of my apps, but it wasn't
Same.
on the list.
And I was
didn't
going to
on my
headline
list.
with Caesar salad.
Yeah,
if
but
I
that's
decided
like
to go
last
with it.
resort, though, dude.
It was like
that's-
10 or it was
And
like
guess
10 or
what,
11.
Z? Chicken fingers was going to be my last resort of an entree because how bland it is, but it's very iconic with every single restaurant to ever exist. So
Yeah,
relax
cool.
there, bud.
Yeah,
Pipe
cool.
down.
When you go to a restaurant, yeah, let me get a salad. No, let me get chicken fingers, dude. Barbecue sauce.
So you go to Olive Garden and they don't give you a big ass salad in front of you?
Okay, dude, I don't order it. They just give it.
It's an app.
He's
You're
got
the
a
one who was
point.
just raving
He's
about
got a
Olive Garden
point.
chicken
I'm not
parm
going
not
out of
even
my way
30
to
minutes
order
ago.
it. I'm not going out of my way to order it, though. I
It
don't,
doesn't matter. It's so iconic they give it to you.
dude. My
You
head
get it
doesn't
every
pop-
time.
My
I don't know
head.
hold on. Why am I defending it so hard when I'm not even picking it? Fuck
Look,
that. I'm going
look.
pretzel bites with the
Oh, that
beer
was on my
cheese.
list. That was on my list. That was
I'm
on my
Pretzel
never
bites with
seen-
the
I feel
fucking
like you should
beer
have to
cheese.
pick salad. I feel like you should have to pick salad, but that's
He
okay.
has to. He has to. Here's
No,
my
we
final
did just
thing
give
on
you
salad.
pie. We did just
My-
give you pie.
My final
that's
thing
not
on
my
leaves.
fault. No, whoa. Not once did I say I'm picking salad. I asked if salad was an app.
Hold on.
And if
One
you said-
final
Y'all
thing.
ran with
I've
it.
never seen. My head has never popped up off the pillow and be like, "Wow, can't wait to go to Olive Garden and get a salad." Never in my life am I picking.
Yet it ends up on your table
Or
every
chicken
fucking time
fingers
you
for an
go.
app. For an app.
It's
for an
on your
app, for an
table
app.
every time
Chicken
you
fingers for an
go.
app. That's just crazy. That's
It is on your
insane.
table every
You're
time
out
you go.
of your
It is
mind.
on every single
If you pick
table that has been
salad
eaten at
over
in the Olive Garden.
Chicken fingers. There's no way, dude. There's no way.
I bet you there's been more salad eaten than calamari eaten.
There's
Debate
never
fucking
been.
wall.
There's
way-
no. There's not.
The way you're defending
Look.
salad, you pick salad. You're defending
Look,
it
you
way
were-
too hard to.
I'm not picking salad. I'm going with pretzel bites with beer cheese.
Ooh,
That is my pick.
we got something there. We got something there.
That's crazy.
Sir, you want me back. You want me back.
You didn't do it too. Ooh.
I thought we were beefing. I thought we were about to beef about leaves. You got me back.
I wasn't even. I was
Oh.
asking a question and then you started coming at salad's throat. I had to defend one of my boys.
Look at me.
I can't wait
He's
to
not
see
a
the
top
Zoom
3
clip
app
go
pick
back
for
and
me,
forth between
but I
the
had to
two.
defend him. I
Hey,
have to.
but look at me, dude. Does it look like I like said?
Caruso ain't a starter on the Chicago Bulls like 95% of the time, but I'm going to defend him with my fucking life. All right.
Okay, next pick, me. God, dude, there are so many desserts out there, man.
A lot.
There's just so much you can do with a lot of these categories.
Mm.
But is there a heavy hitter available that
I
you're gonna
thought
be able to
there's
There's
a
like-
question. There's a question that I think is going to be asked if something gets picked, and I'm interested to see if it gets asked.
There's like 4 heavy hitting desserts that I can pick from right now.
Maybe.
What do you think, Blub? Talk to me. Oh,
Sorry.
he's dying.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, there's so many. I don't know which one to pick. I'm not gonna pick mine because it's too specific. I'm gonna go for a win here.
You can pick it and we can let you know if it is too specific.
No, I mean like it's really a specific thing that it's not like a
He's saying it's
You know,
one of his
shout it out
personal
after we're
favorites.
done.
it's not like a pie where I can just have 70 million of them. It's one type of cake.
That's not my
Or
fault.
an
You
ice
should have
cream.
taken it earlier.
So, you know.
Talk to me, dude. Talk to me.
These last few picks have been the hardest for me by far.
This is the hardest pick right here.
Really?
There's because there's like one that brings an aspect of people together. Should I pick that one or should I pick the one that's just like a heavy hitter? That's just like you see.
I
it
need
every
the heavy hitter. I need the
brownies. Brownies.
No! No! That's my next one! I thought it was gonna hit.
You're the one who told me to pick the heavy hitter.
That's a good pick.
Brownies.
Great pick, dude. Great pick. I'll even throw in a headliner for you. Walnut brownies, dude. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, that's an elbow.
I mean, I'm not the biggest walnut fan, but I can eat a walnut
Of course
brownie.
you can, dude. Of course.
I can eat a walnut brownie, but I mean, just
Hold on,
brownies are good.
whoa. Side debate. The edge of the middle piece of a brownie.
Oh,
Of the pan.
Edge.
I mean, I consider them both pretty equal. I don't discriminate.
I'm not discriminating because I mean, I can't even say that. But what's it called? Edge pieces I think are better than the middle, but the middle's still very good.
Little sus, but okay.
All right.
I'm just a big edge guy. What can I say?
Zach,
Zach,
you're
okay.
up. Your last pick, penultimate pick of the draft.
man, that was my pick.
He needs a dessert.
Yeah.
There's so many options, Writt.
He's
Wow.
locked into dessert.
Let
right now.
me throw in a controversial one.
Trying to lose the draft.
He already lost.
Long day. You come home. Maybe you eat leftovers. Maybe you eat something that in our case, your parents, or maybe your wife cook. Hear me out. Nice bowl of cereal to end the day.
We can't
That's
count
not
that.
a dessert.
I
That's
eat-
not a
I eat-
dessert.
No,
I
that's a
eat
dessert.
cereal.
That's a
That's not
dessert.
a
Has
dessert.
sugar.
That's
Has sugar. Come on. It
I eat
has
cereal
sugar.
every
No.
single night.
Dude,
and I'm not counting
everything
it as
has
dessert.
sugar, bro.
That's a
That's
breakfast.
not-
That one's breakfast.
No.
That's a snack.
Hey.
That one's breakfast.
I know it's a great pick.
It's a great pick if we were doing breakfast.
It's not a dessert.
It's
We're
one
talking
one
straight
for me.
desserts.
Okay,
It's one
but hear
one
me
if
out.
we
Hear me
do-
Yeah, I
out.
know.
How many
If
times?
we're counting cereal, that's 1-1.
Hold on. How many times were we in Xbox parties and you're like, cereal?
That
But
doesn't
I
mean
don't
it's a
count-
dessert,
I don't count
though.
it as a dessert.
It's not a dessert.
I count it as a snack, if anything.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, cereal is breakfast primarily.
Still a snack,
Not
though.
going to go
Definitely
into a
still a
snack
snack.
category.
Yes, it
All
would.
right.
You can eat
All right.
breakfast for dinner. It's still breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And you just
Still a
said it
snack,
yourself. Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
All right, hear me out.
Like,
Hear me out.
All right, come on, bounce back.
Vito.
There's so many good ones out there.
Vito, I gotta bring out the Polish side of my family. I'm going ponchkis as a dessert. Ponchkis.
I've had very little. I can't really comment.
I
on that.
can't even.
Can
I don't even know. How do you spell that?
yeah, I was gonna say, can you spell that for
Can
me,
you
please?
spell? Oh, no,
Hey, I don't even.
cannot.
Hey,
You cannot.
last time I checked, when I go to check out, they don't ask me if I can spell it.
I was just trying to look it up.
Yeah, I wanted to know what it was because I
What are
don't
the
know
little
what it is.
cookies, right?
It's a Polish thing that they do during like a Fat Tuesday, like around that time, like before Lent.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to. That's not helping us with
Hit
the
'em-
visuals
hit 'em
here,
with
bud.
It's basically like a donut, but it's either strawberry, like
You already picked donuts. Why would
the
you go
cream
for?
from Boston cream. Okay, but it's like
It's a pastry.
not a donut,
It's a
Hold on.
pastry.
but it's a donut.
I'm
It's
with
a
it.
pastry.
I'm with it.
Pastry,
I'd even be willing to give you pastries if you wanted to take.
That's a pastry. That's a pastry.
I'll give you pastries as a whole if you want them.
That's a
Okay,
big
pastries.
category.
We gave out
Headline.
pie and cake. We can give out pastries. Sorry,
Pastries.
pie and ice cream. We have.
Pastries. Headliner. Ponchkis.
Okay.
For all my Polish people out there, if you know, you know.
Okay.
I need an entree.
You really?
Yeah, I only have chicken parm and hot dog.
Oh, there's a
That's
lot.
tough.
It's not
Kind of rough there.
Chicken parm and hot
Kind of
dog.
rough.
Are we?
There. I don't know.
That's a rough one.
I'm not big on the
I
hot
don't
dog,
know.
but the chicken parm's a
This
good
is
one.
insane.
I don't know.
This is insane.
Maybe he's not as strong as he thinks he is.
I'm gonna go a little obscure here. I'm debating between seafood and Chinese food.
Oh, I had no Chinese food on mine.
I think you go Chinese here.
How did some of these not get picked?
I think so
Talk
too
to
because
me.
I think you guys are gonna hate on my seafood one. So I'm just gonna go orange chicken, General Tso's
Yep.
chicken.
There it is.
I mean,
There
it's
it is.
that's a
Oh,
that's a
chicken.
gimme pick.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, chicken. Yeah, I do have a lot of chicken.
Oh,
on my
chicken.
list. I love chicken. I don't know what you want to say.
Oh,
bro.
chicken.
I
That's
love
all you
it.
need.
I can
all
live
you
with
need.
that. My seafood pick, because the draft's over, I was gonna say maybe scallops is what I was between.
Oh, what the?
Scallops are really,
we should have got him to get that.
I'm not a scallop fan, but
They're
that's
fantastic.
a solid choice.
They're
No.
fantastic. They're my favorite seafood by far. Yeah. probably.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a seafood on mine that maybe one of you have had.
Lobster, crab.
No, nope. Blackened
Swordfish?
mahi.
I have had it. Yeah, it's decent.
It's so good. With the
Any of you had
Florida,
swordfish?
No,
I don't even know what you
Florida,
just
like,
said.
5-6 years ago, it was.
Do we want to all read our picks and then we'll do some honorable mentions?
Oh, sure. I don't have my
yeah.
picks, but
got
I
mine
can
up.
read yours for you. I have them all.
All right, mine are
Look-
my
Are we
appetizers
going in
are.
order or are we going just.
I'm just gonna go based on my category.
Oh, no, I meant like, am I going first since I went?
Oh, I don't
first
care.
on
If you
that
want
one?
to, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And then are we doing honorable mentions after that?
Eager beaver, dude.
We'll all go through our picks and then we'll just kind of discuss honorable mentions openly.
Okay. All right. So my picks were in the mine are so out of order. For apps, I have loaded nachos, pretzel bites with beer cheese, and then spinach and artichoke dip.
That's a tough. That's kind of a brutal appetizer group. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a
I'm not even paying. What do you
that's a
say?
crazy good appetizer room if it's
Dude.
me. But
I would rather walk in oncoming traffic than eat
considering
I'll be honest.
curds, mott sticks, and fried pickles went to 3 picks before. I mean, I
Yeah,
had
that's
to go a tier
gas.
below.
That's gas.
Considering I had to go a tier below.
Give me
because
that.
They were all just taken right before.
Give me that.
Continue.
And then entrees, main meal, I had deep dish pizza, chicken Alfredo, and steak.
Mm.
That's a good third.
And then my desserts, I have milkshake, headlined by Culver's, cheesecake, and then pie, headlined by apple pie.
Hey, since you're reading, can you read mine?
Yeah. Is there anybody else's that I gotta read?
No, I got mine. I'll go.
Okay.
For my main, looking back at it, we should have just had pizza been one thing.
I
But
agree, but whatever.
Yeah.
what it is,
Hindsight's
yeah.
2020.
thin crust pizza, hamburger, can't go wrong, and tacos. I feel like that's a very solid 3 main.
That's good. That's really good.
Apps, I got the rolls. You can hate all you want, but they're good. Texas Roadhouse, cinnamon butter.
They're
Seventh
good,
overall.
but in the second round is crazy.
Cry about it.
Seventh
Cry about
overall.
it.
No.
Cry about it.
You actually don't understand how much that pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, here's where I think
Let
about
him
it.
get through. Hold on.
If you
Let's
would've
let him
went
get through his picks.
breadsticks,
Let's
it
let
would've
him
been
get through
fine.
his picks first.
Breadsticks would have been fine.
I feel like
Let him
rolls and
get through his
breadsticks, low
picks.
key.
That's not we're not giving everybody categories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rolls,
Let's let him get through it.
rolls, mozzarella sticks, garlic bread. I
Mm.
feel like that's 3 solid apps. You can say what you want. I don't care. Desserts, ice cream, brownies, dirt cake. No misses.
No,
0 misses.
I like that dessert. I love it.
I love this draft as a whole. I'm very pleased.
Okay.
Hey.
Now you want me to read yours, Z?
Look at me. Love this draft. Go ahead. Yep. That's on
All
me.
right. For apps, he's got calamari, fried pickles, and chicken fingers.
Come on.
For entree, he's got roast / Italian beef, burrito, and hamburger helper.
Hey, free.
I'm sorry, that's a brutal 3 main. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
here has a laughable
Preach.
pick but me.
Free.
Everybody
And
here has a
then-
laughable pick but me.
And then
That's a good thing.
For dessert, he's got blizzards,
Mm.
glazed donuts, and
Mm.
pastries. Headlined by the Polish shit that he said that I don't think anybody can spell on the face of the earth.
Honchkis, dude. Look it up.
Spell it.
Can't look it up if I don't know how to spell it. All right, Josh, rip yours.
My appetizers: chicken wings, cheese curds, chips, and salsa. I'm in. What are we doing here? My entrees: chicken parm, hot dog, orange chicken. Desserts: creme brulee, chocolate chip cookies, ice cream cake.
I'm not going to say your entrees are a miss, but compared to other entrees,
That's my weak category. I'll say that's my weak category.
both
I'd
on the
say
board
desserts
and
is the
other
weak
people's
category.
What does he have?
Creme brulee, chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream cake.
Well, chocolate chip cookies and ice cream cake is very good, but the creme brulees.
I mess with the creme brulee.
If you had creme brulee weekly,
It's-
it would be your favorite
It's
dessert.
very good. It's
Dude,
very
I could, but I choose not to.
All right.
entrees is the weak point. So for honorable mentions,
Wait,
I'm just
wait.
gonna.
Can I say one
Do you want to
thing?
just go one by one and we can just all list all of ours?
Well,
I'm not gonna list all
I
of
gotta-
mine, but I'm gonna list some that I'm shocked that weren't picked.
I gotta go. So can I go first?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
All right. Honorable mentions. My 3. Now, chips, but queso.
That was on my list too. That was right behind
Queso.
chips. And
I had
salsa.
chips and guac on my list.
If salsa went, I was gonna take queso.
I'm also a big guac guy.
So, all right,
I know
instead of
there's
saying
people
the
that don't
chips,
mess
it's
with the
basically just
avocado.
queso, salsa, and
Yeah.
Okay. Queso, and then I also thought, what's it called? Because I don't have a list. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was
Oh
all.
my god.
He was also
is
the
all-
dome. No wonder why Hamburger Helper came out early.
If you guys thought he had a list after he said hamburger helper, you're insane.
I stand. Hold on. I
Nobody
stand
would
by it,
write
though.
that down to be
He would
like,
I
just
stand
leave
by
in
it,
his
though.
fridge.
Stand
Oh,
by it.
God, that's crazy.
100%. Stand by it.
"That was a
Stand.
panic thing."
All right.
Hamburger
Get through
helper.
it. Get through it.
And
Get through
then I'm gonna be honest. I thought lo mein noodles would have went.
I mean, lo mein's good, but I didn't think that was gonna go.
I thought it was because like when you think about Panda Express, what do you get? Orange chicken lo mein noodles.
We didn't have a single food from Asia taken until the last pick in the draft.
And then I'm gonna be honest. Another one. Crab rangoons.
Not a big fan, but I know. people-
Stop it, dude.
it.
You're
Just had
lying.
him
to
last
yourself.
night.
You played
Solid.
yourself, dude. You're lying.
They have cream
Solid.
cheese in them, right?
It's crab
it's
and
like-
cream cheese. Yeah.
I hate cream cheese. So
It's solid. I don't hate it.
But all right, guys. I appreciate everything.
thanks for
Pleasure
joining us,
having
Zach, too.
You guys have a fun
Yeah,
one.
Zach
Expert.
for food draft too.
Love. Terrible pick, dude.
Dude, you're not talking about the spinach and artichoke?
Nah, that was pretty bad too.
I'll
So was
stand by it.
hamburger
Okay.
helper.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
All right.
Hamburger
Well, we
helper.
can continue. You want to give yours, Mike or Zach?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
some.
Whoa. All right. You go.
I'm going. For apps, meatballs, I feel like that's a solid app if that's considered an
I was
app.
gonna
didn't
have
know.
that under entree with pasta.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That's why I decided to go with garlic bread instead. I had breadsticks on there too. We talked about that. Nochi, I'm not the biggest fan, so I didn't.
Is it nochi or gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi, same
Gnocchi?
thing. Same
Gnocchi?
thing.
That's
say
a
what I
good.
said.
That would have been a shout of a pick.
Yeah.
That would have been a shout.
I
of
don't
a
know if
pick.
that's a good pick, but it's a good food.
I love gnocchi.
It's a good.
For meals, some that I'm shocked didn't go. Ribs, I'm shocked ribs didn't go.
I've got some that are.
I like ribs, but it's not one of my favorites.
Fettuccine Alfredo, I don't think that went.
Yeah, Honk took that.
I got chicken
Oh,
Alfredo.
you did? Okay.
Yeah.
A nice old plate of turkey on Thanksgiving. I thought that might go. But for dessert,
I'm surprised Writt didn't pick
Thanksgiving turkey
Thanksgiving
would be
dinner.
a hell of a pick and a hell of a picture within the graphic.
Yeah, that would have
That's
played
That's a
saying.
well.
big hitter.
That would have played well.
that's what I'm saying. But then we get to the desserts. This is where a lot of them come in. Chocolate eclair cake is my personal favorite. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yeah, it's good.
I know exactly what that is. It's actually solid.
Crinkle cookies, Texas sheet cake, fudge, graham crackers and cookie balls, tiramisu, deep fried Oreos.
You like tiramisu, but you don't like creme brulee.
I don't like tiramisu. I don't like tiramisu.
Oh.
I just have it on the
Well-
list.
I don't like tiramisu either, but they serve it at Little Italy, so he knows it
Yeah.
from there.
Cookie ball. I put chocolate milk on there because I thought maybe that could be considered a dessert.
Definitely.
And
not,
then-
That's, that's a drink. That might be 1-1 on drinks though.
And then
it shouldn't.
this is-
It should not.
my heavy hitter for desserts that never got picked, and I'm shocked it didn't get picked. S'mores.
Okay,
So,
that was on my list as well. Strictly because of the vibes of sitting around a campfire.
That's what I
when
mean.
eating
That's what I
the
said.
s'mores. That's
I said it's either the
Very
unit
good.
or the heavy hitter, and Z told me to pick the heavy hitter, so I went brownies.
I want to update with my draft right now. You're not going to be able to see this, but my brother just texted me he's going to Culver's, and I told him to get me 2 orders of Kurtz. So if
I had curds. I had
just
curds
get the
on my
family
apps.
size, dude.
Potato skins too. Those are
I had
good.
potato skins on mine. All
I
right.
had
So
that
for
on
my
mine as well.
apps, 1 or 2 that I was shocked weren't picked. Zucchini sticks or like fried zucchini. I think those are pretty good. Dip
Can't
with
say I've
ranch
ever
or
had it.
mozzarella, or not mozzarella,
Sorry,
or marinara. Mac and cheese bites.
I'd rather just
so
have regular mac
Those
and
are
cheese.
solid. Then I had potato skins. I had garlic knots, but I figured that might be
Oh,
a smidge off the board.
fuck.
I
had
figured
that
that
on
might be
there.
a smidge off the board with garlic bread, and then I had chicken quesadilla with a question mark because I wasn't entirely sure because that could be entree or
I'm taking
app.
the knots over the bread, honestly.
Really.
Yeah.
Oof.
I feel like that's the same thing.
If I didn't have such strong apps, I'd
I
be
think they're
disappointed.
relatively close to the same category, but since we never really brought it up, bread is just silent on his own. Meal and entree, one thing that I wanted to pick, but I just had my big 3. Brisket. You
Mm.
get good brisket, like
Yeah.
that's oh my god.
We didn't do much barbecue.
No, we
No.
didn't. But with only 3, you can only do so much because
Yeah.
there's a lot of other ones that you got to take first.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak. I think a
Oh.
Philly cheesesteak, an elite Philly cheesesteak,
Oh yeah.
goes head to head with almost every single other entree.
every sandwich it goes to head to head with, for sure.
100%. And then I had chicken tenders as my fail safe because it's something you just get when you aren't sure about anything on the menu.
Yep.
And then blackened mahi mahi. I mentioned that earlier. For dessert, I didn't have anything too crazy. I had birthday cake just because 95% of the time you don't have to make it. You just roll in, you get a slice, you're eating it at the party, then you head out.
That's
and
fair.
then I had a cookie cake,
Oh,
which those are real damn good.
How did I not write that down?
They're good.
And
How did I not write that
And
down?
then I had s'mores.
Yeah.
But I think I had a couple sleepers that could have gone, but given the talent in front of them, it's hard to pick.
I have a lot here. You've said
Go
a
for
decent
it.
amount on yours, but French onion soup for an appetizer. French onion soup is
I'm not a big soup guy.
fantastic.
My favorite's broccoli ched.
Broccoli
but
cheddar's great.
Outside of that, I'm not big on soup. Not even chicken
Onion
noodle if I'm
onion
sick.
rings.
Oh, that
Mention
would
onion rings.
okay. That would have
Pigs in a blanket.
Oh, I had pigs in a blanket. I had
Pigs
that
in a
one too.
blanket.
That's a good one too.
Baked potato.
Mm.
Good loaded baked potato.
I think of that.
That's almost like a
closer to
side. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
with that.
You're right. It is a side. It's definitely a side.
I think like most potatoes are going to be sides, like steak and potatoes, or like something like that.
For entrees, I said scallops already. Buffalo chicken sandwich. I love buffalo anything, to be honest, but that was on my list. Enchiladas. Enchiladas are fantastic.
That's a good one.
Chili.
Oh, that's a great one.
I
I
love
like
chili. For my desserts one, this is the one that I was gonna, because I took chocolate chip cookies. I was wondering if anyone was gonna try to rival it and say Oreos, because that is a decent. That's a good pick, but I don't know if we could have chocolate chip cookies.
I
See, the
crazy,
thing with Oreos is
are
there's a
closer to snacks
sandwich.
for me.
They're a sandwich though. No, they're dessert, but they're a sandwich. So I feel like they are different than
When
cookies.
I'm going for dessert at like a restaurant or I don't know, just out of the pantry,
That might be closer to a snack, honestly. Oreos.
I think Oreos are
I
closer to
disagree
a snack
completely.
because it's something I'll have
It's
at
a
like
cookie.
2:30. I think I'll have it at 2:30 in the afternoon. Peel back.
I'll have
the
chocolate chip
sticky
cookies at
thing
2:30
and
in the
take a few
afternoon.
out of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could desserts.
for
You
me.
can. There's a lot of back and forth for sure.
Donuts, Boston cream donut, fantastic. Birthday cake, chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, those are fucking fantastic.
Getting romantic in here.
Good,
That's
but too
crazy.
much work.
A lot of work.
Much work.
I wasn't taking into making all of these as part of my thing.
Oh, no.
Just eating them.
No, I'm just thinking about it.
Chocolate chip muffin.
That's good. It's almost like a snack.
Yeah. And yeah, that's about all I had for my honorable mentions. But
I have two more that just randomly thought of. Well, ham is solid, but lasagna.
oh, lasagna is a good one.
There's
Spaghetti
a
and
couple
meatballs
heavy
in
hitters that are
general.
left out.
I would almost consider proposing a preposition.
Proposing a
If in my draft we move up hamburger to my second pick, what was my second name?
Rolls was your
Tacos.
second.
No,
And then-
no, we're not moving rolls down.
No, hear me out.
We don't get to do that.
What I'm doing is I'm moving just my two mains up to my second pick and then that pick, and making lasagna my third one.
No,
So then-
can't go
No,
back and
whoa,
change.
no.
I'm just
you
saying the
can't do
pizza.
that.
I'm just saying that we went pretty non-specific except for the pizza.
We don't get to go no.
Are you
undrafted
saying
free
move
agents
rolls to
here.
your second overall, like
No.
your second overall pick in the draft?
No. I'm just saying move up my mains. Leave everything else the same. I'm just saying the pizzas we went specific with everything except.
I
for
think I'm fine with the pizzas aren't really my problem as much as vague ice cream and pie kind of I think are a little shady. But I don't really care to be honest.
Well, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I could just go
ice
cookies and
cream mainly,
ice
just because
cream.
there's so many types. I had like 3 different.
I
flavors
think
of ice
pie
cream
is
like that.
way worse than ice cream
I like
No.
more different kinds.
because you can make 2 different pies with 2 completely different ingredients.
Yes,
true.
but at the same time, ice cream and Blizzard are so similar, yet they were both separate.
They're 2 things where the flavor of it matters so much that I think taking it broad is a problem.
That's fair.
Because I do not really like mint ice cream, and I love peanut butter or chocolate or vanilla.
But like peanut butter ice cream has vanilla in it. Like it's vanilla.
Well, yeah, I know. I like.
It's like
that.
vanilla. There's like 3 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, and mint.
Surprised Writt didn't take Neapolitan or something. But I think that about does it for our drafts. I think we can cut it over to ourselves, giving our NBA Finals preview. So here we begin our NBA Finals preview. As we and we touched on it a lot last week, so we kind of did a little bit of a preview last week because we knew at that point that it was probably going to be Celtics and Mavs. But regardless, Celtics Mavs is our final. Kristaps Porzingis is going to play in game 1. So that's going to be very interesting to see how they adjust to playing with Kristaps Porzingis. My biggest thing about the Celtics this whole playoff run so far has been they just haven't had much rim protection, which has been a significant problem for them. You get Porzingis back, you get that rim protection that you need. A guy that's 7'3" can block shots, can shoot the three, space the floor well. I mean, it's always going to benefit your team more than that's going to hurt you. In the regular season, Celtics won both matchups, 119 to 110 and 138 to 110. The game without Porzingis was 119 or was 138 to, or no, which one was it? I forget. I think it was 119 to 110 was the game without Porzingis. I know he played in one and missed the other. 119 to 110 was without Porzingis. 138 to 110 was with him, so they were significantly better when Porzingis was in the lineup. That dominant game was at the beginning of March. The other one was at the end of January. For this series, there's of course a couple things that I want to see. I want to see, can Luka and Kyrie defend at the level that they've been defending? Can the Mavs as a whole defend at the level that they've been defending so far in the playoffs? That's the reason they're here, despite having all the star power and everything they're going to talk about is, oh, you have maybe the best backcourt of all time, two guys that can score the ball at will. That's not the reason they're here. Maybe it's part of it. That's not the main reason they're here. They learned how to defend in these playoffs, and they've just been phenomenal since then. Damn, Skeens gave up a home run. They've been phenomenal on defense this entire playoff run, especially Luka. Been super impressed to see how he's played on defense. He's been up and down on offense, but his defense has stayed the same, and that's been the main reason why they're here right now. As for the Porzingis situation, I think in the long run it's going to help them. I'm going to say it now. I think the Celtics win this series in 6 games, 6 or 7 games. But I guess I'll say 7. Celtics in 7 is going to be my prediction. But I think the Celtics drop the first game at home. I think adjusting to Porzingis being in the lineup, your fourth option coming back in. It's not like you just bring back like when the Mavericks brought back Lively. Like, you're not just bringing up your backup center. You're bringing up one of the impact players on your team. There's going to be an adjustment period. He hasn't played in like 2.5, 3 weeks now. I think when he adjusts, they're going to be fine. I think they drop game one at home and then win 4 of the next 6. I think the Celtics defense is just more consistent overall, and I think that's what's going to lead them to winning the series. Mavericks have played great defense as well, like I said, in the playoffs so far, but overall it's been the Celtics. Celtics, I'm looking at this now. I didn't even realize it was this crazy. They were 37-4 at home in the regular season. They were just absolutely dominant, even though I do think they're going to lose game 1 at home. They were phenomenal at home all playoffs. They, of course, have home field. They're all regular season. They have home court advantage here in the playoffs. And yeah, I think the Celtics are just the best team in the NBA. They have shown that all year, despite who they played in the playoffs so far. They've shown that they're dominant. The Mavericks are more battle tested so far, but overall the Celtics have more experience. I think they're the better team overall, and I think we see the Celtics win in 7 games.
Yeah, the series is going to come down to kind of Luka and Kyrie's efficiency for the Mavs, and then Tatum and Jaylen Brown's efficiency for the Celtics. More so Luka and Kyrie, because when Luka is very efficient, we've seen him go for 40 and damn near triple doubles and stuff like that. He's been dominant and just he can basically take over a game as easy as he really wants to. And same kind of goes for Kyrie. And on the same kind of sidestepping on the same page, Luka's not going to take a back seat for PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. to each take like 15 shots a piece for 6 to 7 games, like however long the series ends up going. He's going to have a few games where he takes a bunch of unnecessary tough shots, but if in 2 of those 3 games he knocks a bunch of them down, that could be the difference between losing in 6 or winning in 7. So, but the Celtics, they honestly might struggle at first because they haven't even played a super good team in the playoffs yet. So they're going to have to take some time to get acclimated to, like you said, Josh, the battle-tested Mavs. And the talent difference between the injured Pacers team and a healthy Mavs team is going to be a relatively large gap. And I think the Celtics, like you mentioned, Josh, will drop one of the first 2 games in Boston because of it. My official prediction is going to be Celtics are going to win in 7, but it wouldn't shock me to see either team win in 6 or 7 games. The Mavs have the best player in the series and arguably the entire NBA on their team, but the Celtics have one of the best starting 5s and really just rosters in NBA history. So I'm really excited for this series. It should be, unfortunately, we've gone like 8 days without basketball. So game 1, it's going to feel real good to watch basketball again. And I hope this thing goes 7. I hope it comes down to a similar 2016, 2017 with the Cavs and Warriors, with it being damn near OT, final like few minutes. It's just the superstars making tough shots. This series has a lot of potential, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, the series has a lot of potential. You guys kind of said everything that needs to be said. Porzingis is back. I think these two teams are pretty close. That Celtics are the better team, but I think the Mavericks still have the power like they did against the Timberwolves in the last game, where they have two guys that can close out the game at an elite level. I think Jason Tatum can. We haven't really seen it too much in the playoffs. Jaylen Brown has been able to do that so far in the playoffs, but I'm still taking Luka and Kyrie to close out the late games over Tatum and Brown. You guys both picked the Celtics. I think in the last round I was correct picking the Celtics Mavericks finals, and I think I picked the Mavericks to win in 6.
We all picked Celtics, Mavs, yeah, and then you picked Mavs, and we picked Celtics.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick with the Mavs. Mavs in 6. I think that's what I said. I'm just gonna stick with it. Might as well. They've been playing great in the playoffs. I think their defense will continue. And maybe the Celtics will be caught off guard, not having to play a team as tough as them recently. But I think it's going to be a great series, so I'm excited. I can't wait.
You guys want to give a prediction for MVP and LVP of the finals?
I'm with it.
All right, my MVP, I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown. He's just been better this entire playoff run for the Celtics than Tatum has. Tatum's been really inconsistent, although Jaylen Brown has had some problems, especially at the free throw line. And then everyone wants to clown him for not being able to go left. Regardless, he's been the best player on the Celtics team. I think he's going to continue to be the best player on the Celtics team. And we see the clutch gene come out from him again. And my LVP, I'm going to go out on a limb. As much as I love him and I'm a diehard Kentucky fan, I'm going to go with PJ Washington. He's just played so well for the Mavs so far this playoff run. I see an opportunity for him to fall off. It's hard for him to shoot as good as he shot so far, especially last series. He has not been the most consistent shooter in his career, and we've seen guys go to different teams and just become consistent shooters. But my prediction is that we don't see those corner threes fall at the rate that they've been falling at, and that could be that's the difference between life or death for the Celtics. You have to have your role players play, or for the Mavs, you have to have your role players play well. And I'm going to predict that he does not shoot the ball as well as he's been shooting it.
So for my finals MVP, it's kind of a cop out. Maybe it's because I'm copying you, Josh, but if the Celtics win it, it's going to be Jaylen Brown. He's been a lot more efficient than Tatum. He's been consistently better than Tatum, even though Tatum does have the better skill set and a higher ceiling and can go off more often than Brown. He just hasn't proven that he can do that this playoffs. So I'm going with Jaylen Brown. He's been a great two-way guy and just been a lot more consistent on the offensive end. If the Mavs win this series, it'll be Luka, just because he'll have like multiple 40-point games, maybe a couple 50-point games too, a couple triple doubles. But my least valuable player of the entire series, man, I think it has a chance to be Gafford, strictly because of the size difference between him and Porzingis, and the fact that Gafford can't really stretch the floor. Or not even really, but he just can't stretch the floor at all. And Porzingis being 7'3", being able to sit down there can really change how Kyrie goes up with layups, regardless of how talented he is around the rim. Luka in the mid range, that can change things a little bit too, in the high post. And he's going to be a very difficult guy to deal with on the defensive end. Not even because he's crazy skilled defensively, just because of the frame. So I think Gafford, this isn't going to be a good Gafford series at all. I think he'll have some fun moments. Maybe he'll get a double-double or two. But outside of that, I don't think he's going to have the impact that he's been having in the previous series for the Mavericks.
Yeah, for MVP, as much as I would like to pick Kyrie to win MVP, I'm going to have to pick Luka. I think if the Mavs win, Luka's going to have a great series and play at finals MVP level. So I'm going to have Luka as my finals MVP. And for LVP, I could go with a guy like Sam Hauser, who's been really struggling to shoot recently. Kristaps, maybe he goes back and doesn't play as well as he should. But for MVP, no matter what, if the Celtics lose this, I have to give it to Jason Tatum. Unless he plays out of his mind and they still find a way to lose, which I don't see. If he plays out of his mind, I don't see the Celtics team losing. He deserves LVP if this Celtics team were to lose. He's supposed to be the superstar, this incredible talent. And if they lose this finals, things just need to be said about Jason Tatum. And as highly touted superstar as he is.
Yep, I agree. Quick little random update before we get out of here, Mike. Ryan Kelly is the voice of no 18 game season in the NFL. He just said, "quote too many." So
I mean, hey, I don't blame him.
yeah, we're not going to
He's had-
complain if we get more games.
I mean, we're not going to complain, but I don't blame him. He's had a lot of injuries, especially during the season. He usually picks up a few, misses a couple games, and 18 games, adding another game, adding more missed games to injury. So I don't blame him. I don't blame players for being mad at 18 games at all.
No, absolutely not. I don't blame him for being mad at 17 games,
Yeah.
to be honest. But
There's been something mentioned a couple times. I think it was a Goodell thing, maybe benching it, or maybe just an article from Shefty, but a 20-game NFL season, but adding another bye week, I think that could be pretty cool.
20 games is so many.
That's so
But
many.
adding another bye week,
I think you have to add another bye week
it's
for
a lot
18.
for sure.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
lot
add
for
18.
sure.
20 is too many, man. You're gonna have there's gonna be more people more stars tearing their ACLs, missing the
Yeah.
playoffs.
playoffs.
It's just as a
I think
fan,
you could
do
it's
20
20 games. It's just
The more games you have, the less players there are going to be in the playoffs.
the more games you have, the more chances there are for players to go to MetLife and just end their career.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
think
how it goes.
I think
but
20 weeks, 18 games, 2 bye weeks is doable. But
that's what I'm thinking.
But that ruins the President's
in-
Day that we got right now.
Add in.
Is it next year?
No, then you can
that
have the
doesn't
Super
matter.
Bowl end on like what did you say,
Oh,
President's Day?
that's the 18th. The 18 games they can have Super Bowl
Yeah,
and
it'd
then
be
President's
18
Day the
games,
next day.
20
We need
total
that.
weeks. You eliminate a
Which that'd be
preseason
great,
game
but-
or two, and then you start the NFL season on like Labor Day or something, or Labor Day weekend. Is that in September? That's the
yeah,
first
it's early.
Monday of
First
September.
first Monday of September.
Right, but
I think it could work.
They need the
It
best
could be
players to be available for the playoffs. I think
Yeah.
that should be the most important thing.
Yeah, I agree. This is what you
or
talk
it
about in the
could
offseason.
or it could lean more towards consistent roster building rather than throwing a bunch of money at 2-3 positions and make you have good backups rather than just praying you stay healthy.
I'd rather spend all my money on good star players than good.
Yeah, because
backups.
that's what you did right now.
Well, and just in general, like you want to pay your good players, then you're just taking away money
completely
from the
agree
top
with you,
guys.
but at the same time,
Oh,
3 more games would be, or 3 more weeks would be, or 2 more weeks. They not gonna hate more football. Like
yeah. Lead off homer for the Sox.
There we go. Speaking of,
Are
at some
you
point,
serious?
we're gonna have to do an MLB update. We haven't
We
talked
haven't even
about
done
it yet.
an MLB.
we haven't done
Start.
anything with. We
Yeah,
didn't do a
that's what I
preview.
mean.
We haven't done a check-in. We just.
That's what I mean. Like we need to do a check-in or something.
Oh my god.
It's what, 2
We could all
months in?
fill an entire podcast worth of like time, each of us individually talking about our own teams.
We could do that, but I think we could talk about the league.
Well,
as a
no,
whole.
I'm not saying we should. I'm
Yeah.
saying just
Yeah, definitely.
how angry we are with our
Um,
organizations. We definitely could.
I'm not as angry with the organization as I am with some other things, but regardless, that's neither here nor there. Thank you for coming back and watching the Engage 8 podcast. If you made it this far into the episode, we plan on at some point, well, like we just said, doing an MLB check-in as well as doing other types of drafts like we did in this one. So if you like that, let us know. We're going to probably do something like a movie/TV draft. And then, like we said in the first draft, we're going to do a food draft too with Zach once again. So regardless, hit the link in the description for our social medias, Spotify, TikTok, all that good stuff. And we'll see everybody in the next one.